Okay, so here we go. 5 at 5. Massive match coming up tomorrow. Kolkata cannot afford to lose this one at home. Neither does Rajasthan. I mean, if they lose, they're gone. Either team, they're facing what? Kolkata has all 4 5 matches to win. So will Rajasthan need to do. Vibhav Suryavanshi, obviously the focus of all attention at this point in time. Rajasthan has 11, so they are technically, still in with a chance for 14, but gone. Kolkata Knight Riders has 9, so they have a chance. They still have a chance to win 4 and make it 17. So it's a very, very critical match coming up. Devashish Sen, Shubhan Chakraborty, Shomik Chakraborty, and Gargi Raut, all of them joining from the Eden Gardens, where the action is. Press conference just done. I will start with you, Devashish. You've been covering practice every day. What can we expect? Wicket, mentality, you've been part of the pressers. Give me an update. We have got some of your photographs also. What have you observed so far at the nets?
Yeah, obviously, the focus for Rajasthan Royals practice has been Vibhav Suryavanshi. None of the main players did turn up except Nitish Rana. So it was all about Vibhav Suryavanshi, and for the first time, the fans who were present at Eden Gardens witnessed the youngster batting in the middle, and he looked very confident, hitting some big hits, and he was having a long chat with Rahul Dravid, and that was something else. These are the pictures that I captured. I had a long chat with Rahul Dravid, and later on when he went into the middle, he also had a long chat with Vikram Rathod while he was batting. Boriada.
This is the story, Shubhan, before I go to Shomik. The point that Devashish just made, I was having a chat with a couple of people in the Rajasthan Royals camp, and they were telling me that Dravid, in fact, I've done a column for tomorrow morning, that Dravid has taken Vibhav Suryavanshi under his wings. They were telling me, and I said, emphasize more, give me more. And they said, in the last 3 days, Vibhav Suryavanshi has scored a 35 ball 100. Basically, what R. Madhavan said at the start of Three Idiots. Vibhav Suryavanshi has scored a 35 ball 100. He has scored a second ball duck. So he has seen every spectrum, from being told the next big prodigy to being told a one-game wonder. He has seen all of the shades of social media. Rahul Dravid, by taking him under his wings, is ensuring that this guy neither takes success too seriously nor takes failure too seriously, and has his feet firmly on the ground. He could not have had a better mentor. Shubhan Chakraborty.
Absolutely, I think he's the best mentor that any kid, any youngster, any professional batter can dream of. Rahul Dravid is the epitome of like proper textbook cricket batting, and that is what Vaibhav Suryavanshi requires at this moment. And not only about batting, I think he will keep him grounded as well. IPL, all the glitz and glamour, it can woo away a youngster with all the money, all the fame that comes along with IPL and its success. Youngsters can get to woo away, but I think with Rahul Dravid there, with Vikram Rathod there, all these senior guys, the back end staff, Zubin Barucha, all these guys, I think they will keep him grounded, and that's the most important thing. Technically, he will still improve, as Shane Bond also today said in the press conference. He's just a 14-year kid, and he has the license to play freely, and the coaching staff, be it Dravid or others, they are not complicating things at the moment, and letting him enjoy the game that he loves. So that is important in his case, because he's only 14, and by the time he reaches 20, people will see a lot of him all throughout the year, in domestic and IPL. So it can get like in that, what was the case during Parthiv Patel's career. When he was 30, people were telling, oh, he has been playing for so many years, so many years. So I think Vaibhav needs to take all such things which are beyond the cricket boundaries pretty seriously, and keep himself grounded. I think that will take him far away in his cricketing career. Boriada.
Okay, Shomik Gargi, before I ask you, by the way, somebody's asked, what is the weather like, Priyanshu? Is it raining in Bangalore? It's sunny. Rohan, can you play the Bangalore visuals which Bharat Ramraj has just sent? Get me the visuals from Bangalore. Big match tonight, and these are Bangalore visuals right now. Priyanshu, these are Bangalore visuals right now from the stadium. Bharat is reporting from outside of the Chinnaswamy. He's sending us more visuals. We'll play them. But it's bright and sunny at this point in time. We will keep you updated on the weather. Yes, there was a chance of showers, but at this point in time, it's bright and sunny. Shomik and Gargi, Your thoughts on Vibhav Suryavanshi? Shomik, you've been covering practice every day. Gargi, you've been watching this kid. You reported on him, but both of you, your first thoughts. Shomik, if you were there in practice, I'm sure you were. Give me a sense. What does it seem like? He hits these big hits. Dravid talking to him. Give me a sense. Shomik Chakraborty and Gargi Rao.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing some range. Shane Bond, Rajasthan Royals bowling coach came, and he touched upon a very, very important issue. He spoke about how it is important to shield Vibhav Suryavanshi from social media trappings. Social media gives personal platform, and from that point of view, I mean, he will face trolls, he will face adulations. See, for any young cricketer, there are two ways. One is that Sachin Tendulkar way, another is the Vinod Kamli way. It is, but having a good mentor when you are a teenager and when you rise to instant stardom, that is very, very important. Sachin Tendulkar had his elder brother Ajit to look after him. Vinod Kamli probably missed that. That mentoring, Vinod Kamli probably missed that. So from that point of view, it's very heartening that Vibhav Suryavanshi is under Rahul Dravid's wings. As regards the practice session, Rajasthan Royals practice session, he was doing some range hitting, but the most impressive batsman at the nets was Yashasvi Jaiswal. The way he was playing, the way he was timing the ball, that was excellent. That said, you never know. Going ahead, Vibhav Suryavanshi will have more failures than successes because cricket is a game of failure. It is very important for me, and I expect this like the Mumbai Indians did. So, a challenge for him. If he succeeds, fine. Even if he fails, doesn't matter because he is a work in progress.
Yeah, Shomik, Gargi, your internet is a bit unstable. I'll quickly go across to Gargi to check if she can hear me and if the internet is okay. Gargi, yeah, I can. I can see you. I mean, your internet is okay for the moment. Somebody is asking the weather in Kolkata. There is chance of rain tonight. Good thing is there is chance of no rain tomorrow, but Kolkata weather and the weather prediction is not something that I will vouch for. Day after, again, there is chance of thunderstorm. So hopefully you will get a game. It's a day game, by the way. 3:30. It's not that hot. Gargi, you're at the Eden Gardens. Give us an update. Clearly you've been covering all the Kolkata games alongside Shubhan, Devashish, and Shomik. Give us an update. Compare the weather to the previous matches. Yes, there was a rained out match. Kolkata doesn't want a rained out match anymore. If there is rain, means Kolkata is gone. You want a full game. Gargi Rao.
100%. And at the moment, it's very breezy and it's not hot at all. As we've seen in the past couple of matches, and outside it does look like it will rain in a bit. I'm not sure. I'm not a Kolkata expert here, but it does look a little bit gloomy. There's not much sun out, and usually at this time there is sun out there.
Prediction of northwester also tonight.
Yes. So when we combine all these elements, there could be rain tonight. We're hoping that it does not rain tomorrow because this is a do or die game for KKR, and if they do not get that win tomorrow, it's game done. It's game over. The season's over.
Yeah, but then again, Gargi, I mean, the way things are at the moment, if you look at...
But then again, you have to depend on the moment.
Even if KKR go on and win their remaining matches, they might not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because the way it is placed in the points table, Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bangalore are almost there. Gujarat Titans have 4 matches left. And Punjab Kings also have 4 matches left. So if they win their remaining matches, KKR will be out. So from that point of view, like Ravman Powell said, they will have to take one game at a time. They will have to take one game at a time. Not thinking too much about the other results. They will have to do their job. And from that point of view, it is imperative that they win tomorrow's game.
Yeah, I mean, these two, Gargi and Shomik, you might want to just rejoin because your frame is freezing. The audio is fine, but the frame was freezing. But I'll go to Devashish and Shubhan in the interim. Devashish, changes? Ajinkya Rahane, what's the update? You sent us some photos yesterday. Will he play? Will he not play? Who will captain? What will happen? Does that mess up KKR's plans? Robin Powell was there at the press conference. Any update?
Yeah, I was not. Yes, yesterday he did not bat in the nets, but no, hopefully he bats today because he did say, spoke to the media yesterday that he will be fine for the match. But I don't have an idea what exactly Robin Powell said in the press conference because I was not present. But hopefully he will get to bat today because he was. Yeah, Shomikda might be able to answer that because he was in the press conference.
Shomik, Shubhan, one of you, whoever was there in the press conference, any update on Ajinkya Rahane?
So it was asked, Robman Powell was precisely asked that question, whether Ajinkya Rahane is fit and available for selection tomorrow. Robman Powell said, the medical team, KKR medical team, is working overtime to make himself fit for tomorrow's game. He has started batting. He has started batting, but there is still that bit of there is still that bit of uncertainty. But it is very likely he will turn up. But we cannot confirm 100% that he will be available. But chances are he will play. There is a definite chance that he will be fit and fine and will be available for selection. I mean, he will play.
Shubhan, if he doesn't play or if there is one element of uncertainty, who captains? Are you dropping Venkatesh Iyer? Are you playing him? Will Sunil Narayan captain? What is the deal?
No, I think Rahane in all likelihood will play tomorrow's game. Rovman even said that he has started to bat as well. So I don't know whether he plans to bat today or he did bat yesterday. But he said that the
He
medical
did
team
not
has
bat
done
yesterday.
exception. He did not bat yesterday, Devashish is saying, but maybe today his plan is to bat if he's there. But the thing is with Rahane, the stitches there were not multiple stitches, two or three stitches were there. So there's likelihood we saw one of Virat Kohli's finest knocks in IPL that came with 7 or 8 stitches on a split webbing. So it is not a serious injury. So I'm expecting Rahane to play, and in case he does not, I think with Venkatesh Iyer named as vice captain, you would want him to go out and lead the team. Otherwise, it does not show your costliest player in a good light. He's already undergoing a drop in confidence in terms of his runs and how the season is panning out with the bat. And if you don't give him the captaincy when your full time captain is not available, despite him being the vice captain, then that will affect his confidence even more. So as a unit, I think if Rahane is not fit, then you have to play Venkatesh Iyer as the captain.
Okay, got it. Rohan, can you play the latest visuals from Bangalore? Rins is asking what is the weather update? Here's go. Bharat Ramraj currently in front of the Chinnaswamy. Take a look. There's no rain whatsoever. Rins, absolutely perfectly fine weather, bright and sunny. Already the crowd has started to build up. There you go. Right in front of the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Big match tonight. Big match. RCB versus CSK. Is it the last time? Like Shubhan Chakraborty did a video this morning. Is it the last time in the IPL? This is of course, but is it the last time it's Dhoni versus Kohli at the IPL stage? So these are latest visuals coming in from Bangalore that you are seeing. Chinnaswamy is going to host the 100th IPL game today. Second venue after Wankhede hosting 100 games. That's the update from Freaking Research. As far as Chinnaswamy is concerned, I'll quickly round off one more round of comments from my panelists on the KKR match. We will be reporting big time on the KKR game. It's a day game tomorrow. Then I'll move with them to the RCB versus CSK match. If RCB win, they are through. But before that, Shomik Chakraborty, start with you. Rajasthan Royals, absolutely bad season. Sanju Samson not there. Riyan Parag failed as a captain. Sanju Samson now, from what I understand, is very keen to play the CSK game. People thought he was out. Today, Gargi filed a breaking copy, speaking to our royal sources, saying that he's likely to play the CSK game. So that's good news. But then this is a season gone sour. And there is also speculation that Sanju Samson might want to move to CSK. So plenty happening as far as the Royals are concerned. Your take on the Rajasthan Royals, Shomik Chakraborty.
They had a bad season. Actually, they did very badly at the auction. The decision to let go of Josh Butler was a stinker, in the sense that was the time they sort of wrote off this IPL captain. Letting go of Josh Butler and retaining someone like Shimran Hetmeyer, that didn't make sense. And also Sanju Samson's injury, stuff like that. Now Sandeep Sharma is ruled out. But again, mind, this is T20 cricket and anything can happen on a given day. And This is a banana skin game for KKR. You never know. Rajasthan Royals, nobody gave them a chance against Gujarat Titans. And that blitzkrieg came from Vibhav Suryavanshi, and they won that game in a canter. So KKR will have to be very, very cautious. Rajasthan Royals, their season is over. Their season is over, but now they will play for pride. They will play for pride. And when a team doesn't have, when a team has nothing to lose, that team can be dangerous.
Extremely important point, Devashish Sen. Royal Challengers, sorry, Rajasthan Royals can just spoil the party for KKR. One blistering knock from Suryavanshi, one from Yashasvi Jaiswal, and if KKR is done, means no other option. And these fellows now have no pressure. They know that the campaign is beyond them, and they are champion party spoilers, as can be Hyderabad. So this is a difficult game as far as KKR is concerned. So much riding, so much pressure. Home crowd, 70,000 people. Devashish Sen set that up. Are you worried for KKR? As somebody who's covered KKR intensely, are you worried for KKR that, look, the pressure is mounting on them, do or die, or home conditions, too much for them?
But now it is the time. It is the time to brace yourself up for the challenge, because you win it, you stay in the competition, you lose, you're out. Means what is the better time to motivate yourself than to go ahead into this match? So all the KKR players will have everything to play for, because as Robman Paul said, means it is on their terms. They have to ensure that they win one match at a time, and that is the best part for the Knight Riders. Obviously, the basic is to win one match at a time, and they are in the hunt to make it to the playoffs. Yes, you might be looking for the outcome of other matches, but I would still feel that this is the time to motivate yourself. And I'm sure Chandrakant Pandit, yes, all the debate about his coaching, I think he will have some talking to do along with Rajinkar Rane, because it is the time for Night Riders. And what more can you ask for? 60,000 full house cheering for the home team. I don't think there would be much more fans to cheer Rajasthan Royals. It will be more KKR, given it is our day game and the Sunday. So I everything to play for as far as the Night Riders is concerned. Boriyadan.
You're on mute.
Boriyadan, mute.
It's a Sunday, people will come, and not that hot. I mean, if you see the weather prediction for Kolkata for the next 4 days, the high is around 31. For a Kolkata summer, a 31 is winter. 31 and 27 is almost like spring. It's that nice. When I went out today in the morning, it was beautiful. I was not sweating. It was like, wow, this is the kind of summer we get. We will all jump. So people who want to come and watch the match tomorrow have this opportunity of watching a match in reasonably decent weather and relatively okay humidity, 40. That's a big thing for them, Shubhan, for the fans. My question to you is, Venkatesh, Kolkata Knight Riders showed me some refreshing approach last night in the last game. Started out really hard. Ramanullah Gurbaz made a statement. Sunil Narayan went for Mitchell Stark. Is that the new template, Shubhan? All hell or bust. We don't care. We will go hard. Let's get 200. We bat deep. We bat till number 8. No need to be conservative at the top of the order. No more conventional cricket. Rediscovery, like the Indian team of 22 and 23, the new Kolkata Knight Riders 2.0. Shubhan Chakravarti.
That's how they played last season as well. We saw the attacking approach, but this season with all the pitch talks and everything, I think they somewhere lost the kind of template they had built for themselves successfully. This season we saw them a bit, they were focusing too much on other things rather than their own cricket. I think that is where KKR have hurt themselves the most. Batting unit, we have talked about it in the past as well. They have not found a settled batting unit. Even we are going to play, KKR are going to play their 12th game, and they still don't have a fixed batting unit or a stable batting unit where where everyone is batting. So Rahane at 3, I still don't know who is batting at number 4. Is it Ankush Raghuvanshi? Is it Venkatesh Iyer who is batting at 5? If it is Rinku Singh or Amir Hassan. So tactically, I think KKR have misplaced quite a few things, but I'm pretty sure the next three matches KKR are playing, all three are in the bottom half of the table. Rajasthan Royals, Sunrisers Hyderabad, Chennai Super Kings. I think KKR can hurt these two or three teams. And then when the final match comes for the Royal Challengers Bengaluru, then if they gain that momentum, Norman Powell in the press conference said the same thing, that momentum in the back end of the tournament always helps. We are seeing what Mumbai Indians are doing, so take inspiration from them and start to cruise past all these opponents. Rajasthan Royals out of form, Chennai Super Kings out of form. If you win two out of two, then you will have that kind of confidence of okay, we can go on and beat RCB in Chinnaswamy Stadium, where by the way RCB have not had a great record this season. So if you win two out of two, you will be very confident of making it to the top four. But yes, Rajasthan Royals, CSK, two very good teams can be your party spoilers. If you don't play up to the mark, then they will come hard and sense blood, and they will say, okay, let's knock this team out.
Absolutely right. And that's a problem for me, Shomik. When you play these bottom teams, they have nothing to lose. One big knock, two stellar innings, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Vibhav Suryavanshi, and you're gone. Because you have nothing. And these fellows, Vibhav Suryavanshi, will have
And
no.
Rajasthan Royals have Nitish Rana as well, who has played all his cricket, IPL cricket here as well. Although I saw Nitish Rana with a heavy strapping on his leg, he was limping as well. So I don't know whether he will be fit to play tomorrow. But if he plays, he knows the stadium inside out, and all these players as well.
Shomik Chakraborty, your thoughts? Because this is actual do or die. I mean, home match, do or die. You lose in front of your home crowd, all of a sudden the whole interest goes down. It plummets. Season done. It is one of those games, and you win tomorrow. Imagine the kind of craze that you will have for that CSK versus KKR match. Unbelievable craze. One, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Two, last time of the MS Dhoni, possibly. KKR still has a chance. Tomorrow is the match to really set it up for KKR. Show me.
So it is very simple. If KKR don't win tomorrow's game, if KKR lose tomorrow's game, they don't deserve to be there in the playoffs. Simple. If you cannot beat Rajasthan Royals, who are on a downward spiral and who are having a wretched season, who are low on confidence, who are without their number one batsman and their designated captain, Sanju Samson. If you can't beat them on your home patch, then you simply don't deserve to be there in the playoffs. Simple as that. So once again, this is going to be a high-scoring affair given the nature of the pitch. It is expected to be a high-scoring affair. 200 should be the pass score here. 200 should be the pass score here. Dew will not be a factor because it's a day game. See, even in the last game, KKR's problem, unlike last term, is that last year KKR played collective cricket. Now, this year, what the matches they have won, basically that was down to individual brilliance. If you even look the game against Delhi Capitals, that was one magical spell from Sunil Narine. That did the trick because Delhi, Akshar Patel and Fab du Plessis were running away with the game. And then came that spell and also excellent captaincy. That was the best piece of captaincy from as far as this is concerned from KKR's point of view. Sunil Narine came from Sunil Narine. So all combined, if KKR KKR will have to win this game. If they don't do, then don't think about the playoff. You don't deserve to be there.
Devashish, all these pointers that you don't deserve to be there, there's pressure, there's this. But on the other hand, imagine this: if from here they make the playoffs, they get to 17, they somehow win the next three. Imagine that kind of euphoria. The final is here, the playoff is here, two matches are here. All of a sudden, all of Kolkata start cheering for you. That craziness happens. That's what sport is, boss. That's what sport allows you to do. Tomorrow, some player, whether it is Gurbaz, I don't care who, Ajinkya Rahane, someone, Venkatesh Iyer, who knows if Venkatesh Iyer makes a 70, 80 and you become a hero overnight, that here comes the savior of KKR under pressure. Devashish Sen, sport always gives you a second chance. This is their chance for KKR.
Yeah, absolutely. And they need to take their heart out from that season in 2014 when they went on to win the championship, their second title. So yes, in sport everything is possible, but they need to have that self belief, and they did get a morale boosting win in that game against Delhi Capitals. So I think if you ask me, Boria, yes, despite Venkatesh Iyer being the vice captain, I would have loved to see Sunil Narine walking in. If Ajinkya Rahane misses out, I would love to see Sunil Narine walking in as the captain of KKR. You have a player who is bubbling with confidence, be it with the ball, be it with that start. KKR start was very excellent in the Delhi Capital game. Yes, they did not score 50, no 50 half century score in this IPL Super, but the 48 runs that showed a lot more positive intent. So I would rather see KKR management if Ajinkya Rahane does not play. Give the captaincy to Sunil Narine. Let him work and lead the side because this is something that is unexplored. Sunil Narine as captain. We saw a glimpse what Sunil Narine, the captain, the leadership qualities he have. And but maybe this is the time to give that opportunity to Sunil Narine. Go out there and try him as a captain because Venkatesh Iyer is definitely low on confidence. Definitely does not look like the player he has been in 2021, where he single-handedly took KKR to the final of IPL in Dubai.
But Devashish, that cannot happen.
This is a two-edged sword. Yes, Shomik, I understand where you're coming from. Shubhain made that point that you've designated him as a vice captain. All of a sudden, you overlook him. What are you doing to him? So this is, I understand. I absolutely get what Shubhain is saying, what Shomik is saying, and also what Devashish is saying. These are important points, but I'll allow you to go for it, Shomik, and take a quick comment from Shubhain as well, and then take some questions. Yes, Shomik, quickly.
No, I mean, Devashish raised a very fair point. Sunil Narine showed excellent leadership mettle, but that cannot happen because that will show KKR management in poor light. That will confirm that they bungled big time at the auction by breaking the bank for someone who they can no longer trust to take over the captaincy mettle in absence of their designated captain. So that will show KKR management in poor light and will lay bare the tattered fabric of their auction strategy. So that is one impediment, which is the reason if Rahane misses out, it will have to be Venkatesh Iyer.
Shubhain, quick point.
I mean, I have already given my point, but in all likelihood, we will see Ajinkya Rahane play tomorrow.
Exactly.
He will play tomorrow, so this debate won't be there. But Sunil Narine in the past has led the night team in the Caribbean Premier League 2 seasons. Both of them that the Trinbago Knight Riders they ended bottom of the points table under Sunil Narayan's captaincy. So one match in IPL, yes, his bowling changes were impeccable in the last game. He himself bowled couple of game-changing overs, bringing Varun Chakravarti for the 18th over, picked up 2 wickets. There, I think his moves were brilliant there, but again, his CPL track record is not the best, and but again, I don't think this debate will even matter because we will see Ajinkya Rahane play tomorrow and lead KKR.
Okay, so let's take some questions. Keith, life also gives a second chance. Absolutely, Keith, but there is a difference. When life gives you a second chance, it's in isolation. You don't have your second chance in your life in front of 70,000 people, do you? When that is only specific to sport. When you and I mean, if somebody fails in academia, it is a second chance in private. You come back and you do well in the next exam and you score a lot of marks and you come first. But that's in private. When life gives you a second chance, it's in private, not in front of 70,000 people in the stadium and 100 million people watching on television or digital. Sport is unique, my friend. Sport is unique, and that is the question I asked. This is an important point. Remember, sport is the only platform in the world where you get a chance to fail in in public and win in public. That is as important as that. Yes, Shubhain, quickly.
I think Venkatesh Iyer needs to take inspiration from Mitchell Stark's last season. The league stage the entire stage was poor for league stage was poor for Mitchell Stark. But again, in the fag end of the tournament, the last league match followed by the qualifier and the final, Mitchell Stark just lit it up with the new ball. So Venkatesh Iyer, who was pretty close with Stark last season, I think He should. I am not sure whether he can have that conversation now that Stark is with DC, but he should go back and at least try and grasp what Stark did after the poor league season last year.
I think he also needs to take heart from what Shah Rukh Khan told him. Remember what Shah Rukh Khan told him that, and Shah Rukh Khan is one of the most inspirational figures in this country. He is that inspirational, and he had a great chat with Venkatesh Iyer. So there you go, there you go. Let's take some questions. Manish Pandey ko lao, he is experienced. Chiku, Sumit Chakraborty, any chance of Manish Pandey?
Unlikely, because you cannot drop Ankush Raghuvanshi, and the KKR management and the KKR think tank rates Ankush Raghuvanshi very highly. So from that point of view, I don't see, unless there is a batting collapse and he is coming in as an impact sub, I don't see him in the playing 11. The only change I can, the only change I can assume is Heinrich Nokia for Rodman Powell. Given that the way Mumbai Indians bowlers bowled, they never gave anything to Vibhav Suryavanshi at West High. Everything was at around the rib cage, and that extra pace and bounce from Heinrich Nokia might serve KKR well. So that might be the only change.
পুরো দুটোই তো বল খেলেছিল ভাই, সেকেন্ড বলে তো আউট হয়ে গেছিল। কত ওভার বল খেললো বলো। দেবাশিস দারুণ মজা পেয়েছে, দেবাশিস দারুণ মজা পেয়েছে। এনিওয়ে, এটা ভালো প্রশ্ন। Debayan Mojumdar, KKR needs to hide Vibhav Arora in the field. Somehow he's dropped 6-7 regulation catches and clear-cut misfields. This, Devashish, some of these people, and not just Vibhav Arora, Ravi Bishnoi, Avesh Khan, I can name 7-8 such players who are on the margins of the Indian team are absolute disasters. They're absolute disasters on the field. I mean, basic regulation misfields, catches dropped, fielding missed. Fielding is all about hard work and training. No one's asking you to become the Ravindra Jadeja, but you can certainly become a reliable, decent fielder with reasonable effort. Devashish said. Devashish frozen naki? Mone hocche frozen.
Frozen. No, I got a call. I suddenly got a call. Subhai, can you take it? Can you take that question, because I did not get to hear the full.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Devashish?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so the question was that some of these fellows, if Debayan Mojumdar is asking about Vibhav Arora, about his regulation drops and misfields, take a Avesh Khan, take a Ravi Bishnoi, take some of these players who are on the verge of India. And yet there are so many misfields, catches dropped, regulation misses. They look shocking. I am not asking any of these players to be a Jadeja. All I am saying is you can be basic, proficient, efficient on the field. Devashish said.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a perfect platform for all the Indian players who are on the fringe of breaking into that Indian team. And unfortunately, that has not been the case. And yes, Vibhav Arora definitely needs to work on his fielding. That has been the weak link. But as far as his bowling is concerned, I think he did a fair job. He did a fairly satisfactory job with the ball, because yes, he did not perform the way as he did last season. But despite that, he still has 11 wickets under his belt. So and when you look at Harshit Rana, he has 12 wickets, and Varun Chakraborty with the highest wicket taker for KKR with 13 wickets. So the entire bowling unit has not fired for KKR. You cannot single out just a Vibhav Arora. Yes, he needs to work on his fielding. That is a prerequisite. Means obviously, if you have to play international cricket, you need to up your fielding. So I think, but that might be the reason KKR are using him as an impact sub, because that is the basic reason that he has been used as an impact sub. But definitely, and he needs to work on his fielding, and that's it. Means obviously, a good performance in IPL can open the doors for India.
Last few minutes on the show, Shubhan Goel. Whatever said and done, KKR messed up picking Venki Iyer over Stark, Salt and Shreyash at that price. Good player, not an international proven player. We've gone through this quite a lot, Shubhan. Let's not go into it again. I mean, we know where this is headed. Please comment on the lineup. Rahane, Narine, Venki, Ankrish, Rinku, Russell, Lavnit. I will ask Shubhan and Shomik on that. Ramandeep, Moin or Nokia, Rana and Varun Arora, Manish. Shomik, any chance of Lavnit Sisodia?
Shomik, the mute.
Unlikely, no, because KKR has clearly decided to back Venkatesh Iyer. Ajinkya Rahane spoke about that yesterday, that they will back Venkatesh Iyer to the hilt. There is no question of dropping Venkatesh Iyer. And Lavnit Sisodia is basically a backup. He is not going to play Venkatesh Iyer. They will keep faith in Venkatesh Iyer. And no, I don't see. In fact, I don't see any changes in the batting lineup. Barring that, Robman Powell might make way for Heinrich Nokia.
So one change is what they say. Still feel Venki as an opener can be a great asset for KKR for the rest of the season. Abhishek Mishra, Gargi, you want to take that? Venkatesh Iyer as an opener. Abhishek Mishra says Venki as an opener can be a great asset. Something that we have debated in the past as well. You want to address that? Is that an opportunity? Final, but last match, Rahmanullah Gurbaz and Sunil Narayan, you covered that match in Delhi, Gargi. They gave KKR a fantastic start. 200 plus score, and that is what KKR used to win. How is it that they will change now? I don't think they will get Venkatesh Iyer at the top. Your thoughts?
No, I don't think so. Not after how the batting lineup clicked in Delhi. I don't think anything should be changed at this moment. And especially if you look at the way that, like you said as well, the way that the openers gave that start, I think that was one of the biggest highlights of the way that KKR won that match. That was a very dominant showing in Delhi. And if they continue doing that, because it seems like now things are working out well for them, if they continue doing that, that is exactly what you need to win the rest of the matches. You get a good opening partnership. You take that pressure off of the middle order that hadn't been firing, and maybe they weren't firing because of how much pressure they had on them. And you've got a solid batting lineup there. And like we've said, we've repeatedly said that KKR has one of the best, one of the strongest batting lineups on paper. It was just that they weren't clicking at that point. Now that they are, now that you've seen the kind of potential they have, in Delhi, back in Delhi, the way that they perform, that's all you need. That's all KKR needs. And, with the batting lineup performing that way, you also give your bowlers something to defend.
Closing comments. Yes, Devashish said.
I would love to see Venkatesh Iyer not being in that playing 11. Straightforward. Drop Venkatesh Iyer. If his impacts are in the last game, just drop him. Give him the confidence. Obviously, all KKR wants is a unit that fires. Beat the batters, beat the bowlers. You need players who are performing. Underperforming players, yes, he might be. You have invested in broken the bank, but it is time now to drop Venkatesh Iyer. I might be harsh, but it is time because this is now do or die match for KKR. In the next 4 matches, and someone who is low on confidence, you need to drop him. Obviously, give him that space. Maybe if KKR, a couple of matches might do wonder for him. No problem in dropping him for 1 or 2 matches.
Yeah, I understand where he's coming from. I mean, he's making a point that give him the confidence. The more he kind of continues to fail, he might be under more and more pressure. So that's the point that Devashish said is making. Shubhan Chakraborty, start with you. Closing comment, 30 seconds each. Are you giving KKR a chance? Can they still make the playoffs?
I am giving them chance to win tomorrow's game, but for playoff they will have to stitch 3 consecutive wins, and I think that can be a bit tricky. That can be a bit tricky. Of course, you will have that motivation of 2014, 2021, how Mumbai Indians is doing this season, but collectively we are yet to see KKR click. If they click in the next set of games, then good for them. They will qualify with 17 points, but they don't have any spot to make a few mistakes out there on the field. They will have to be perfect out there.
Shomik, mute.
Yeah, I'm coming to KKR's chances, but 2 important updates, and one is very heartening. Rahul Dravid has started walking. He's still wearing a knee brace, but he is limping. But he has started walking. Which
He
is
was
a
walking
very
two games before. He was walking 2 games before.
no, I didn't see that. But today when he came, so I saw him. So
Good
It is
news,
a
yeah.
it is very heartening. And another update is that Nicholas Puran, it is a departure from the IPL. Nicholas Puran is going to lead Trinbago Knight Riders in the next CPL, replacing Kyron Pollard. I have written that also, and this is an update for our viewers. As far as KKR making the playoffs, I expect KKR to win tomorrow and also against Chennai Super Kings, but I don't see them in the playoffs because I'm not expecting sleep ups at the back end from Gujarat Titans and Punjab Kings.
Gargi?
I give KKR 100% chance tomorrow because of how jaded Rajasthan Royals look. But after that, beyond that, I'm not sure how whether or not KKR can win 3 matches on a trot. That will be very, very difficult to do. But at the same time, when we talk about, let's take it one game at a time, and that's that strategy that KKR should employ as well. But if we go match by match, tomorrow I'm giving KKR a chance.
Devashish, final words.
I am scared. Gargi has for the first time has given put her money on KKR. Every time she used to support the other team KKR. So, but I for one obviously would bank on KKR because I have always supported this franchise right from the first season. So I will back KKR to fire and win.
Okay, so here's the closure. When we talk about sport, we've done a show on IPL, but also there are multiple other sports. Go to the Rev Sports site. You will see a Rohan Chaudhary doing an interview with Palak Gulia uh, ahead of the Munich World Cup. The Munich World Cup, if you know, redefined Abhinav Bindra's career, one of the most important World Cups in shooting. Go to badminton. You see a Gargi Raut exclusive on Satvik and Chirag and their comeback on the 27th of May in Singapore and following that in Indonesia. And her story on Triza and Gayatri making a comeback on the 13th of May in Thailand. If you're a fan of hockey, the Indian women's team just lost 2-3 to Australia. Fantastic match. Fantastic match. India scored with Navneet Kaur and Lalren Siami in the 59th minute. Losing 2-3 to Australia, the girls were hugely competitive. And if you remember, the men's team under Craig Fulton lost in Australia, but they used it as an experimental tour and came back and did brilliantly in Paris during the Paris Olympics. So these are updates that you can get from other sports. Go and read our site. Go and read our site. You have articles on shooting. You have articles from badminton. You have all of these updates. Of course, you will have updates on the IPL from Ground Zero, Eden Gardens with Devashish, Shubha and Gargi and Shomik, Bangalore with Bharat Ramraj. So plenty happening in exactly 40 minutes from now. Naman Suri along with Bharat Ramraj on ground to build up for that big RCB versus CSK game. RCB win tonight. They are through. CSK already out. Can they be party spoilers? That's the question that they will be asking at 6:30. And if you're a fan of football, in exactly 17 minutes from now, join the Bengali Rev Sports Bangla YouTube channel for a special interview with Shubhashish Bose, talking about would-be fatherhood, talking about Kosturi Chetri, talking about Mohan Bagan, the importance of fans, and of course, being the best player of the year in the AIFF award. So plenty happening on Rev Sports. Devashish Sen, Shomik Chakraborty, Shubhayan who joined us, Gargi Raut, of course, and to everyone watching. Thank you very much for your time. Join us soon, either in Bangla or Hindi or in English. Thank you very much.